Hi guys. So I wanted to kind of get on here and I wanted to talk about something that I've got some friends that have this way of thinking, and not saying anything is bad about it, but to me it's bad. I'm really sweaty. My hair's sticking to me and everything. Okay, so in recovery, for me, one of my biggest things that I had to learn was how to ask for help. And I have a lot of friends that, have this belief that you have to have it all figured out, that you can't ask for help, that you have to figure it all out on your own. I'll be honest. Trying to figure things out on my own got me more stressed, more worried, more anxious, more, you know, how do I say that? So I have a mental health problem, disorder, whatever you want to call it. Depending on the day, I'll call it a different thing. Um, so, when I get depressed, right, I like to sink back into self. I don't like to ask for help. I don't like to admit that I'm struggling. Um, but one of the things that my counselor told me in the Monday was, Kayla, you have to learn how to be your own advocate, because nobody else is in your body. No one else can say how something feels or is making you think, or, all the other symptoms and whatnot. But it got me thinking about how much we actually harm ourselves when we decide that we don't want to ask for help. Sorry, shadow. um, so what do you do? What do you do when you're really stressed out and you can't see past self? Do you just stay miserable, or do you open up and do you talk to somebody about what's going on with you? Now, for me, okay, if I'm stressed out and I'm going through something, you guys know I'm an open book, but for the video's sake, let's say I don't want to talk about it to another person, like a friend, a coworker, or whatever, because I'm afraid that they won't hold on to that information. I'm afraid they're going to tell everybody else my business, and then everybody's going to look at me different. So when I have moments like that where I'm like, oh, I don't want this person, or I don't want to tell these people, I have to go back into self and I have to ask myself, what is making me, because usually it's a limiting belief, what is making me feel like I can't ask for help in this time? And if for some reason I can't work past that question, why I am the way I am, I will then, because I do counseling once a month, I will ask my counselor. Like, I'll make a note and I'll ask her when I have my session with her. And she won't give me the answer. And I really like that. I really like that about her, because she lets me figure out whatever it is that I can't seem to work through. And usually she lets me talk it out. And by the end of it, I have the solution. And the solution was never, I have to tell this person so they can do whatever with that information. Sometimes it's as simple as getting it out of myself, even if it is on paper, to another person, to another counselor, a friend, a coworker. Sometimes it takes up so much space in here that the second I get it out of my mouth, I have my solution. Because the solution was to bring it to light, because it doesn't just go away on its own, right? So I didn't know if any of you, have either been to that point where you don't want to ask for help, or you think that you have to figure it out by yourself. There are more of us, way more. And let me tell you, you don't have to tell everybody your deepest, darkest secrets. But if you're holding on to something and you don't want to tell people, I am here to tell you, secrets make you sick. Secrets make you sick. So even if it's one trusted person that you tell all your bullshit to, tell them. Don't let that stay in here and potentially be a reason that you relapse or you lose your sobriety time. Okay? There's nothing wrong with asking for help. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a toddler. I don't care if you're an adult. I don't care if you're a teenage kid. Teenage kid. Anyways, this is your reminder to ask for help when you need it. And be your own biggest advocate. Because though I can see that something is bothering you, I can't make you say that this thing is bothering you. You are the only one that can do that. You're the only one that can bring your own relief. It puts 5:55 on the timer. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Happy Tuesday, I think it is. Bye.